Okay, in this video, I'm going to go over what happened after I did the market overview on Sunday morning. I think it was around 11:30. I expected gold to go up and test these levels. We had a couple at 1197, then we had a couple at 1200 to 1202. It actually could not break these levels at 1198, and from there it just moved down a little over $15, I believe. On crude, I expected it to go to 47.50, and I'll shrink this up a little bit. And we were over here, and I expected it to go down to 47.50. It could even go down to the 46.50 area. It actually came down to the 47.50 area, popped back up to these congestion areas, which was right at $49, back down to 47.50, back up to right at $49. So that's $1.50 up, $1.50 down, $1.50 back up. Then over on the Dow Jones, you can see that we came back to test the ATR over here, and it moved from 17,589 up to 7,900, a little bit over that. Then on the ES, we came back and tested the ATR. You can see there are three zones here that held price up, and it moved from 2050 up to 2080. That is a 30-point move on the ES. Now, considering it typically only moves about 15 points a day, just exceptional for that move. Then we move over to the Nasdaq, and you can see that again we retraced. We hit this double zone area, and it's been all upward movement since then. Basically moved from 43.20 up to about 43.80. Then if we go down to the Aussie, as you remember, I said we can expect lower lows on the Aussie. That was a 100-pip move almost to the downside off of the Aussie. On the British pound, we flipped the ATR. We went back and tested that same area right here. You see we have a blue line and a green line, and that gave us a move down from about 48.60 down to 47.60. Again, another 100-pip move. Then on the euro, we broke the ATR. It did go back and try to test here, and neither one of them made it back. You can see it also tested the green line. That's the only potential that I would have taken on the euro. That moved down from 0878 down to 0820. So that was only a 60-pip move. But overall, substantial movements in all of the markets, and we knew before the market even opened on Sunday evening that these movements were coming. That's just how powerful these indicators are.